Hi friends, I'm very happy to see you here. I'm Shankar Pandey and this is the Dr. USP channel. I host videos on media, communication and research on this channel. This is the fourth video on Atlas.ti. Atlas.ti has a number of very important visualization. Networks are a very important way of looking at how codes are related to each other or whether there is an association between codes and documents. Let us see Exploring Atlas.ti, a guide to networks and analysis techniques. We begin by creating networks out of selected codes.
So we'll work on the same project that we've done in our earlier 3 videos. This project is newspaper where we had 17 different documents. We created 63 codes and those 63 codes used 497 quotations. So let's go to the Project Explorer, and from Project Explorer let's go to the codes. So as we can see here in the codes that these are the codes that we've used. For example, BJP has been used 115 times, campaign 26 times, Congress 50 times. Negative codes, we have neutral codes, we have party. Here the first column is about the groundedness. It tells us how many quotations have been created out of those codes. So 115 quotations have been used to code this BJP. But if you see the density here, it's all 0. That means none of the codes are linked to each other so far in our work. And that can be easily done through using networks. So there are different ways in which we can work on networks. So let us just show you some of those ways. So one of the ways is by having these codes, the ones that we want to use. So we'll just press Ctrl and select them. We are selecting these codes. And we'll right click and use show in network. So that's one way of doing it. We show in network. So this is the network which opens up. It will show us the colors that we've used to code them. If we want, we can change the color here also. Positive we give dark green and negative we give red. So we can change colors here as well. Now we can decide, based on our theorizations, we can decide to link them. Click onto one of those codes, drag this line from here to here, and these are some of the properties that it is showing us. I can either say that it is a property of, it contradicts, is a part of, no name, is a cause of, is associated with, or I can bring a new relation type also. I can say is involved in. I can give it a color if I want to. I mean the color of the association. I can just give it any color. So this is one link that I have created. Now if you see here, the party now shows that there is one link. Similarly, if I go to rally, it will show me it's one link. So this is the link that I have created. You can show whether these positive, negative stories are linked with these parties. So let me just drag from neutral to is associated with. I can draw neutral as it's associated with, and I can bring neutral and to Congress as well. Similarly, negative and positive are contradictory, so we'll just bring a relation from negative to positive and say that contradicts. So these links have been created. I can add as many links as possible. Gandhi and Congress, I can just link them. I can also link party to all these things. So we can create all different kinds of relations here. I can fit it to window, I can change the layout. I can have an orthogonal tree where I have this in neat rectangles. I can have a circular one. You can even go for routing, so this is one way of changing it. For example, if I want to add neighbors here, Congress, I can add neighbors and I can show the quotations where Congress has appeared. So here if you see, we can see all the quotations, but as you can see that this might appear very clumsy, so this is not the right way of showing quotations there. So let's undo this. We can just show the documents, add neighbors, and the documents where it occurs. So it will tell me all the pages. With these documents we see these blue lines. Once we bring in documents to this visualization, this network, I can see this. Especially when we have lots of codings and we want to see the relation between the codes or show the relation between the codes, this is a very easy way of doing it. So this is what the network looks like, and we need to go to these tabs here. After network we can see nodes here. So if we want, we can add more nodes here from all these codes that we have. So if there's one code that you want to add as a node, we can just click and drag from here, or we can even add neighbors from this column here as well. So if there is any particular thing for which we want to add neighbors here, for example, if you want to add neighbors for quotations as we showed you before, and we can also add documents here. And just click the kind of routing that we want. So if we are happy with this, we can take this, we can go to export now, and we can export this image as a bitmap here, and I can save it as a PNG, I can save it as a GIF or a JPEG, whatever. If I want, I can save it on my computer, I can use it on my report as well. So network is a very, very important way of visualizing all the nodes that I have created. I can have these different ways of perpendicular, orthogonal tree, circular, organic, radial, and these kind of layouts if we want, and we can use it for our reports. We'll use the Analyze tab to find out the co-occurrence of codes and co-occurrence of codes and documents. Using the Analyze tab gives us two options. One is this co-occurrence analysis, which is about co-occurrence of codes, and then the other is this code document analysis. So let's very quickly see them. So the co-occurrence analysis is about which are the codes. So the first here is about the columns, the second thing here is about the rows. So it is giving me what are the options that I want in the columns. For example, if I want these political parties in the columns, 3 political parties in the columns, and I want to show how they've been coded in terms of negative, positive, and neutral. So I will just have this negative, neutral, and positive here on the rows. So there were 12 items which were coded for up, 6 were negative, 4 were neutral, 2 were positive. If I want the rows, if I want to interchange the rows and columns, I can do it here. I can export it in Excel file. I can have bar charts from here. So it shows us which ones are the negative, which ones are positive. We can have a Sankey diagram here. We can have them as tables. So this is a good way of finding out which are the codes which are co-occurring. So for example, out of these 239 neutral codes, 58 times it's been used for BJP, and 20 times it has been used for Congress. Positive codes too, it's been used 17 times out of 65. So this code co-occurrence gives a very easy idea of how many times these codes have been used together. For example, negative and up has been used together 6 times, negative and BJP has been used together 40 times, and negative and Congress has been used together 20 times. If I have details and I hover onto it, I can get more details over here. Another thing that I can do on my Analyze table is to go for code and document analysis. So for example, I can have this 3 political parties again, and I want to see how many times if covered by these political parties. So this gives me row total, column total, absolute frequencies, row frequencies. I can change the order if I have codes as columns, so the codes here are columns. And on these things we are having these two newspapers, the ST and TOI. But since these numbers are not the same, we can't draw any conclusion out of it. So what we do is we go for normalization, and then we can have these table relative frequencies. So we can get the absolute, the row relative and the common relative frequencies for both these newspapers and the three political parties. So the table relative frequency is, for example, 31.76% here. Similarly, for Congress, the table relative frequency is 12.35. So this is a very good way of analyzing these code document tables. I can do another thing here. I can find out between the positive, negative and neutral, and we can find out about that as well. I can have the column relative frequencies also. So among the total negative stories, Hindustan Times is slightly more. Among the neutral stories, Times of India is slightly more, and among positive stories, TOI is slightly more, but these are not so big differences. So these are the column relative frequencies, as we can see. We can also have row relative frequencies, the relative frequencies across the rows. So among all the stories that HT has covered, how many of this is? So majority of them are neutral, as we can see here. Similarly for this, so we can have frequencies for rows, we can have frequencies for columns. We can just have row totals if I want. So this gives me the row totals. We can have the column totals if I want. This gives me the column totals. So there are a number of things that we can do here in analysis.
Thanks for staying along, friends. As always, it was a delight having you here. I'll be back with another video very soon. Till then, have a great time.